Hi everyone, so I am with little Anastasia here. I'm gonna do a tag by WeebieDolls, who is Wendy. She has an absolutely stunning collection. She has so many Reborns and they are all so beautiful, and some she's made herself, so that's super talented of her. So she created this tag with 11 questions, and I am going to do it while I change my beautiful little girl. So I'm going to change her into one of the outfits that she came with, basically because it came with tights and her shoes that I've ordered, because I waited to order some shoes before, so I waited until she arrived so I knew what size shoes she wore. And they haven't arrived yet because I only ordered them this morning. I only ordered them about an hour ago, so obviously they have not arrived. I don't know when they'll come, but hopefully they'll come soon. And my dog's just come into the living room and he's just peeking his head round the corner of the door. But yeah, so I'm going to get started with this tag. So the first question is how did you find out about Reborns? So when I was a child, I used to watch documentaries with my mum, if they were suitable, child appropriate. And this one was, and it was basically about Reborns. It was about people who collected them, and it was about some people who made this one woman made them on there. So I instantly fell in love with from then, and that's how I found out about them, was from this documentary, which is actually available on YouTube. Like, sorry, my dog's coming over and I'm trying not to get him in the shot, so I'm just telling him to stay there, sit, good boy, good boy, sit, good boy. I'm not going to get any peace and quiet today, am I? So yeah, that's how I found out about them. And second is, do you prefer a small collection or a large collection? Okay, come sweetie, just so I can take your little bow out. Personally, for me, I prefer a smaller collection. I like bigger collections on YouTube. Can you stay there? And you as well. There's two of them and they're both vying for affection. Sit. No, stay there. Sit. Come here. I'll come back in a sec. So personally for me, I prefer a small collection because I don't want too many, because they are quite big to keep. I mean, I know they're the size of a newborn baby, but when you've got so many of them, I think it'd be hard to keep. And I prefer being just having a smaller collection. And this is, you know, this is going to be it for me. 5 Reborns is enough for me, so that's all the way down. So that's it for me. So I will not be having any more Reborns in my collection. So this is it, and I consider it a small collection. I wouldn't say 5 is big, but I know there's only some people who have like 1 or 2. But yeah, I think 5 is big enough for me. So I'm gonna stay with that, and that's small to me. Compared to some people on YouTube, they have so many, don't they? Yes. She's looking up at the ceiling at something, I don't know what. Third is, how many reborn babies do you have? So I've just answered that. I have 4 babies and 1 toddler. So that's how many I have. The next question is, what is your number 1 favourite sculpt of all time? And it's this gorgeous girl here. It is the Princess Charlotte Age 1 sculpt by Thomas Duprat. I don't know why, but she's just, instantly when I saw her, I felt something like, you know, I felt like, oh, I need to have her. Whereas I've never felt that before about any of the Reborns, so yeah. She's my favourite number 1 sculpt of all time, and I'm lucky to have her in my collection. Do you have a theme for your Reborns? No, I don't. Basically just because I can't be picky enough. I wish I did have a theme, but I don't have enough money to have separate clothes. Like, I've got 2 newborn boys and 2 newborn girls. I can't afford to start having loads of clothes for one girl and loads of clothes for another girl. So yeah, I don't have a theme. If I had a theme, one of the boys would be nautical, because I just love all things nautical, and probably one of each gender would be vintage, because I love vintage stuff. So yeah, that would be 2 themes if I had them. Just trying to see where I am up to on here. What is your favourite thing to do with your babies? Now, my favourite thing to do is I like to cuddle them. Don't I, Anastasia? I've cuddled you so much today and last night. It's unreal. It is really unreal how much I have cuddled you. Do you want to lie back, sweetie, so I can pull this under? She's such a good girl. She is. She's a really good girl for her mum. So yeah, and this fits her quite nicely. It's just a good size, which is 3 to 6 months. Then the next question is, do you take your reborn baby on vacation? Now, if you follow my channel for a while, you may know that I took Evie last year on holiday with me. I have Asperger's syndrome, so situations that normally people would be able to cope with, I can't. And holidays, although they can be relaxing, there are times when they are extremely stressful for me. So to combat my anxieties and my stress, my parents suggested, I suggested to my parents, and my mum was so, happy that I was thinking like this, and, she was more than happy for me to do this, was to take one of the reborns, which I chose Evie, because of how small she is, to take her and keep her in the cabin only. I wouldn't start walking around the ship with her, but I just kept her in the cabin, and she was there if I needed her. I didn't need her on the holiday. I didn't actually take her out my bag once. So, yeah, this year we are going to Cuba, but we are flying out there. So I will not be taking a reborn just because of the weight of them. I could pack a load of books for that for by the pool. So I will not be taking a reborn on holiday with me this year. So, yeah. But I found it really helpful. I've seen a lot of these tags, and so far I don't think I know anyone who has said they would, which I perfectly understand their reasons for it, but for me it was just the right thing to do at the time. And obviously it depends on each situation, and she was only there as a maybe needs help sort of thing. The next is, if you had to choose an evening out at a large social event or a night in, with your reborns, what would you choose? Oh, this one's kind of obvious for me. If it was a close, intimate night with my closest friends and family, or even just a nice night out with friends and family, doesn't even have to be my closest, then I'd probably say them over the reborns. However, trying to get these on you, sweetie. I've not dressed a baby so big in a while, so I'm quite out of practice. But yeah, I don't like large social gatherings, so for me it would have to be the night in with the reborns. I love these little pants. I love these style of pants. Little shorts that have tights under them, and I think they look super cute on her. And they're Disney as well. So I am just gonna get the tags off these and put the little top on for her. Then there's, do you hide your reborns when people come over? Well, they're kept in my room and no one really goes in my room. But when I had a sleepover, I did actually hide my Reborns because I just didn't want people to know and get the judgment and deal with all the questions of it. So yeah, so I have hid them once, but they're in my room, so no one really goes up there, so I don't really need to hide them on a regular basis. And then, who is on your wish list for your next baby? So as I said, I don't plan on getting any more babies, but you know, with life you can never predict, so I am not gonna never say never. And if I was to get a new baby, it would be the Pebbles kit by Lillian. Her name begins with a B, but I can't pronounce it for the life of me. So I will put the name across the screen. Actually, I might forget to do that, so I'll put the name in the description so you can see what kit I go and check out what kit I am talking about. She's a very cute kit. In Love with Reborns has one. She's selling her kit, her painted kit, but she's getting a new one. She paints it herself and she didn't like the way she did it, so she's selling that one and getting her partner to make her one how she would like the kit to look. So you know, yeah, so she'll have another one. Yeah. And the last question is how do you know when your collection is complete, or is there such a thing? So at the moment I feel like my collection's complete. I wouldn't want to expand it anymore or anything like that, but as you know, I've said, you can't say what the future holds. No one quite knows for sure, so in a while I may go, actually, you know what, I want to maybe just get rid of one and get another, maybe just get another one in general. So yeah, I need to get cream headbands because I've got nothing to go with this, because I have 2 headbands that I've bought for her, and then she's got 2 clips that came with it. And her hair is actually so soft. I'm just being so delicate and gentle because she's got lovely rooted hair. I don't want any of it to come off. But yeah, so I've got nothing in cream that would really go with her. But yeah, I think she looks absolutely adorable in this little outfit. Don't you, baby? Don't you? Do you want to turn and look at everyone? Do you want to look at everyone and show them how pretty you are? Oh, you've been sitting up so well on your own. I don't know why you're leaning back now. So what do you think of her and her little Bambi Bambi outfit? But yeah, back to the tag. So is there such a thing? I don't think you can ever say there is, because you never really know what the future holds. So I would not be able to say for certain that my collection's complete, and I don't know anyone who would certainly be able to say that their collection is complete. So yeah, that's the tag. That's the 11 questions. I'll leave Wendy's channel in the description, so you can go and check her channel out and check out all her amazing babies. And I will also leave in the description her specific video with this tag on, and I'll leave all the questions down below. If you've done this tag, let me know, because I'd love to see what your answers are compared to mine, and I will talk to you all soon when I come back. I don't know who I'll be back with, but for now it's a bye off me and a bye off my little Amelia, who's just waving her hands at you. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.